Good morning. Good morning. Well, am I supposed to say good afternoon? What time is it anyway?
Um, 1:15.
Whew, boy. Yeah, we slept in. I slept in this morning. Well, today. It's tired, man. Sometimes I have, like I said, I had those weeks where I just shut down. I move so fast, and I do things that are like 100 miles per hour. I'm always doing stuff quick, fast, in a hurry. Um, so sometimes I have those weeks where I just shut down. I still get into my word. I always get into my word. I always make time to get into my word. But I can be honest. I didn't do it as much as I should have this week. I'm just going through a lot of things. You have certain family members that are close to you. It's like they only get close to you to try to monitor what you're doing, so they can report back to others what it is you're doing, what they have seen or thought they have seen. I say, man, I'm praying that God sets me free from those forms of witchcraft, voodoo, and those stalking and monitoring spirits, because it's dangerous. But I know God has me covered and protected. He has angels around me. I know I'm protected. But it gets dangerous for people who play the games with a child of God that's very anointed. See, people have been playing with me since I was a child, taking advantage of me. They done the same. They did the same thing with my mother. They didn't want her to preach the gospel the way she was writing her sermons. Every time it was time for my mother to get ready to go somewhere and preach at a certain church, I'm not gonna say the name, but it seems like these families, it was always something that would come on last minute, either Saturday night or that Sunday morning, and something would happen to whether either they will either change a minister or they would change. Hey, we have to go to this church this Sunday, so we're not gonna be able to hear you preach. It was always something. It was a demonic stronghold because people always want to have the stage for themselves. They don't want the real Christians, the ones who really have the anointing, the calling on their life, to get on stage and outshine them. So in my life, I've been through a lot of setbacks, a lot of trauma, a lot of heartaches. And I even told my sister, I said, you got to be careful of the energy and the people that you keep around you, because some people can make it look so good and have you living so comfortably to where you don't even know that the devil's right up under you. And at this point, I really don't care who hears the message and how they take it and how they feel about it. Man, I know the devil when I see him. They come in all different shape, forms, and sizes. Everybody has a hidden agenda. And slavery is over with. So there should nobody be held back in bondage. But it's time. It's a God is coming back. Matter of fact, people don't even realize it. The spirit probably already walking around here on earth. It's a spirit. And just like you said in the word, may the donkey speak. And you'd be surprised at how many angels you got walking around here in human form. The spirits just jump from one person to the next. You just have to be connected and know which ones you're entertaining. And you all continue to be blessed. Get into your word. Feed your spirit, man. I'm about to get up. I need to put some jobs together. I got a couple projects I'm going to get back on. Got to order some duct work, and I already got the equipment ordered for a couple jobs. Some of them I already had. I had some of this equipment I had put in storage for about a year or two. Some of it I had the equipment sitting in store for almost 3 or 4 years. And these people have been taking so long on their projects that I just have to sit back and wait. But it's perfect timing, so I'm not complaining. Um, COVID came and affected a lot of people. So some of their personal projects, they had to put off to the side too. I say I'm not complaining. I'm blessed that people finally reaching out to me, and I just want to be connected to real people, man. Like I say, I have my flaws. I'm not perfect, and people who have children, people need to be careful of the games that other people play around with. Because you have a lot of people, and I don't knock on one's sexual preference, but you have a lot of people in certain communities that want to raise your children because they have some type of hit. They want to force that agenda in society, and that right there is an adult decision that they should make on their own when they to a certain age. Don't be trying to worry. People need to go somewhere and pray and be careful how they approach certain situations when it comes out certain things. Like I said, when it comes out people that have their children, know your laws. Don't get caught up in this system on that BS. No, like I said, they didn't say, because they know parents gonna be parents. They're gonna do what they want to do. Be careful when you're drinking or whatever you're doing. Just make sure you're not doing it around your children. They didn't say you couldn't do anything. They didn't say you couldn't do anything. Just be responsible of how you do things. Make sure your child's always in a safe place if you're gonna go out, so they're not being exposed to certain things they shouldn't be exposed to. People need to learn the laws. People's children in a system because they do irresponsible things with their children, and they have their children exposed to certain things, firearms or some medicine that they shouldn't be exposed to. People need to learn how to read. And because people don't want to slow down and take the time to read, that's how they get tricked up into a lot of traps. Y'all continue to be blessed, feed your spirit, man. Read so you can pay attention to the signs. Fight the spiritual warfare. You don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against what? What did you say, Lincoln? What is it, Lincoln? Even my son know it. We don't even wrestle against. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against what?
Dark forces and rulers of high places.
Exactly. And when you learn that, you will learn, then you'll see how the legal system is actually formed by the witches in Salem. Go get that book, man. I need to get the book and I start reading how the legal system is actually formed by the witches in Salem. The legal system was somewhat structured by the witches in Salem. And a lot of your laws and everything were put in place went against the teaching of the word. It's not saying the law shouldn't be here because we need it. The law is needed for the what? The lawless, unclean, ungodly. So we need that structure there. But some of the other laws, they add stuff to it. Oh no, man. They're trying to organize and reconstruct things. They need to go back and rewrite the Constitution. It's coming though. We behind. Y'all continue to be blessed. Be the spirit, man.